Hey everyone! Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating stories coming out of China's rapidly evolving EV industry. A story that perfectly captures why NIO is once again making headlines and why its new models, the NIO ES8 and ONVO L90, are attracting such massive attention across the country. There's a clear buzz in the market, and everywhere you look, from car forums to social media posts, people are sharing overwhelmingly positive experiences with these two vehicles. But one particular story stands out among the rest, and it really shows just how deeply these new NIO models are resonating with drivers. So let's unpack exactly what's going on, what this means for NIO and its sub-brand ONVO, and how this reflects the future of China's EV ecosystem. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Over the past few weeks, discussions surrounding NIO's ES8 and ONVO L90 have completely taken over Chinese EV communities. The excitement is everywhere, not just from hardcore NIO fans, but from everyday car buyers who are genuinely impressed with what these vehicles offer. Whether it's design, comfort, range, or NIO's unique battery swapping technology, it's clear that people are noticing something different this time around. One story in particular has caught a lot of attention online. A family that owned a Tesla Model 3 for years decided to part ways with it after driving it for nearly 100,000 kilometers. And guess what they replaced it with? The ONVO L90, NIO's recently launched family SUV under its new sub-brand. Their social media post about the switch went viral, and it perfectly illustrates how ONVO is reshaping consumer expectations in China's EV market. The family's post began with a simple but emotional line: "Finally, the whole family fits." They explained that their Model 3 had been a great city commuter, reliable, fun to drive, and efficient, but when it came to long family trips, space was always a challenge. Over 5 years, they took countless road trips across China, always carefully planning routes and charging stops. But now, after switching to the ONVO L90, the experience has completely transformed. They mentioned that after just a month with their new SUV, they had already driven over 1,700 kilometers, and what stood out most was comfort and convenience. They no longer had to worry about charging anxiety, thanks to NIO's extensive network of battery swap stations. According to them, there's a swapping station roughly every 200 kilometers on major highways, making long-distance travel far smoother and stress-free. The process is quick, efficient, and incredibly user-friendly, which has made a huge difference in their overall driving experience. They described how battery swapping saves significant time on the road and eliminates the need for long charging breaks. Instead of sitting at a charging point for an hour or more, they can now simply stop for a few minutes, get a fresh battery, and continue their journey. This convenience, they said, is what truly sets NIO and now ONVO apart from traditional EV makers. What's important to understand here is that this isn't an isolated story. Across China, thousands of new ONVO L90 owners are sharing similar experiences. And that says a lot about how NIO's ecosystem strategy, particularly its battery-as-a-service BaaS model, is paying off. For those unfamiliar, the BaaS model allows users to buy the car separately from the battery, lowering the upfront cost while giving them access to NIO's ever-growing network of over 1,500 battery swap stations across the country. This infrastructure advantage is huge. It means NIO and ONVO customers can drive confidently anywhere in China, knowing that a swap station is always within reach. The company has essentially turned one of the biggest EV pain points, charging time, into one of its strongest selling points. The family story also highlights the broader appeal of ONVO's positioning in the market. While NIO's flagship SUVs like the ES8 target the luxury segment, ONVO is designed for middle-class families looking for a practical, spacious, and affordable option without compromising on technology or quality. It's a smart move by NIO to create this new sub-brand that captures a completely different audience while still benefiting from NIO's premium ecosystem. In China, large families are common, and people value practicality and comfort for long road trips. The ONVO L90 perfectly fits that lifestyle, offering a roomy 6 or 7-seater configuration, elegant design, and access to NIO's advanced charging and swapping systems. For many families, it feels like getting a luxury EV experience at a more accessible price point. And the speed at which ONVO is fulfilling deliveries is also impressive. The family in this story received their ONVO L90 within just a month of ordering, which suggests they were among the first to place an order right around the model's launch at the end of July. That quick turnaround shows how efficiently ONVO's production and supply chain are running, especially for a brand that's only just started full-scale operations. As we move deeper into the final quarter of the year, both NIO and ONVO are setting ambitious goals for themselves. Market analysts expect each of these brands to target around 25,000 deliveries in the upcoming quarter. And if current demand trends continue, that number could go even higher. There's growing optimism that NIO's total monthly delivery figure could push past 150,000 cumulative units, soon possibly reaching 170,000 or even 180,000 if the momentum holds. Now, NIO has been cautious about its official guidance. They haven't formally updated their annual delivery target since last year's Q3 earnings call. But reading between the lines, it's clear that management is confident about maintaining strong growth through ONVO and the Firefly brand, which is expected to target the smaller, city-friendly EV segment. If NIO can keep this balance, a luxury flagship line under its main brand, a family-oriented mass-market SUV line under ONVO, and a compact city EV line under Firefly, it will have one of the most complete product ecosystems in the EV market. Each brand serves a distinct customer base, yet all are connected through shared infrastructure like battery swapping and digital services. That's exactly the kind of synergy that gives NIO a long-term edge. Most automakers can't match that combination of versatility, convenience, and user experience. And that's why stories like this Tesla to ONVO switch matter so much. They show that consumers are recognizing the value of that ecosystem. So, what can we take away from all this? Simply put, NIO's strategy is working. The ONVO L90 isn't just another new EV, it represents a breakthrough in how Chinese families view electric mobility. It's proof that NIO can deliver premium technology at a more attainable price point without sacrificing performance, comfort, or convenience. The excitement surrounding these new models, the ES8 at the high end, and the ONVO L90 in the family segment signals that NIO's multi-brand strategy is gaining serious traction. With expanding production, a vast battery swap network, and rising customer satisfaction, both NIO and ONVO seem positioned for a strong finish to the year. The buzz on Chinese social media isn't just hype, it's a reflection of real customer experiences that are reshaping the EV narrative. As we look ahead to the next few months, it'll be fascinating to see if NIO can hit or even exceed its ambitious delivery targets. But one thing is already clear: families in China are falling in love with the ONVO L90. And that might just be the clearest signal yet that NIO's long-term vision for electric mobility is coming true. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.